This chapter summarises what must be in place before the construction of water services on self-lay developments begin. The connection agreement is a legal contract between Irish Water and the developer. It calls out the quality assurance process set out in the Irish Water technical documents. It also records the design of the pipework, which has been agreed with Irish Water as part of the connection application process. There should be no changes to the approved design without prior approval from Irish Water. Before the pre-construction meeting takes place, the design must be vetted and accepted by Irish Water. The developer must receive a connection offer from Irish Water. The developer must have signed and returned the connection agreement to Irish Water and made full payment, including any specified self-lay surety. Any required arterial easements, as referred to in the special conditions section of the connection offer, should be provided to Irish Water. Arterial easements are required where a development is connecting to the Irish Water networks by way of infrastructure which is not owned by or vested in Irish Water, referred to as arterial pipes. Arterial easements, where required, should be provided to Irish Water as part of the acceptance criteria for the connection offer and to avoid delays in connections to the networks at a later stage. The developer must be familiar with the contents of the connection agreement and must comply with its requirements. The Irish Water technical guidance documents are given to the developer on a USB stick when the connection agreement is issued. The documents are Codes of Practice for Water and Wastewater, Standard Details for Water and Wastewater, Irish Water Quality Assurance Field Manual, Irish Water Quality Assurance Design Manual. These documents are also available on the Irish Water website, on the Technical Guidance section of the Developer Services webpage. Irish Water recommends that all personnel involved with the development are familiar with the Codes of Practice and Standard Details documents. When the developer is ready to begin works, they must complete and submit a commencement notice to Irish Water. This is provided with the connection agreement. The developer must submit this notice to Irish Water at least 10 working days ahead of the start of self-lay works. Irish Water has a team of field engineers who inspect developments with a connection agreement. A field engineer will be assigned to each site. The developer must request a pre-construction meeting with the field engineer and key personnel to discuss the site-specific details. This meeting can be arranged via email at developerscheduling@water.ie or by contacting the Irish Water call centre on 0818 238 239. The developer is asked to record minutes of the meeting. These minutes should be sent to the field engineer and to the key personnel on the site. The developer is asked to provide the field engineer with a hard copy of the drawings detailing the proposed water service works. During the site pre-construction meeting, the field engineer will review the specifics of the project with the developer and key personnel. The developer is required to outline the sequence of the construction programme and any phasing requirements during the meeting. The developer should provide a planned connection date at this meeting. This is important so that Irish Water's delivery partner can apply to the Roads Authority for a road opening licence if required. This process can take a number of weeks. If a temporary connection is required, the developer should have submitted a temporary connection application to Irish Water. The developer should point out any complexities to the field engineer. Where a development is connecting to the Irish Water networks through infrastructure which is not owned by or vested in Irish Water, referred to as the arterial pipes, the developer will need to procure an arterial easement in Irish Water's standard form from the owner of the arterial pipes as part of the acceptance criteria for the connection offer, and satisfy Irish Water that the arterial pipes are in an adequate state of repair and can carry the relevant additional loads from the new development. Any remedial works will be required to be carried out by the developer. The need for an arterial easement generally arises where new development is connecting through an existing development which has not yet been taken in charge by the relevant local authority. The delivery of an executed arterial deed of easement and satisfaction of any technical requirements will be strict preconditions to the connection of the development to the networks.